This not this group. I I was with a holiness girl before in the past. I think she turned out to be the way she turned out because of her mother though. Her mother was kind of brutal towards her, man. Brutal as shit. But you know, she was mad cool, respectful, decent.
Well, what they say is that God is not gonna if you hate your earthly father, and how can you love the Father?
Yeah, of course. Good way of putting it. Yeah, she definitely, you know, had respect for her father. Good girl, you know. I kind of made her do things that she normally wouldn't do. I did that with every fucking woman I came across. That's one thing I'm trying to eliminate, man.
Right.
Guiding these women to do wrong, man. It's like it's a natural wrong. That's why it's so common. You know, just having sex, period, man. You know, sexual schnitt, man, before marriage, man.
So you're a sex fiend.
Nah, I'm not a fiend. It's just like when I like a girl, and if she like me, you know, this nigga the rising, man, and then you know you want to express yourself because either you got no structure or no discipline when you know having boundaries with it, you know, and you wind up doing the shit out of order, and then you fuck up everything because the shit done from scratch, out of order, like baking a cake. You miss one of the motherfucking elements, that shit gonna fall flat. So I'm trying to do it different now, man. Meet a girl, and we just get married, and then we, you know, share ourselves one another, become one. But it's like the only ones that are.
Why do you think? Why do you think you need a girl?
How do I meet a girl?
Why do you think you need a girl?
Why do I need a woman?
Yeah, at this particular time.
Well, that's the thing about it. I don't know, man. It's another habit of mine. You know what I mean? I'm trying to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? I don't need one at this particular time. I don't. I need a fucking job. I need that job, and I need to be on that job for like motherfucking an effort of 2 months at least. Just 2 months. If I get a job and I hold that motherfucker down for 2 months, man, I have my own place. You know what I mean? A fucking car again. And then, you know what I'm saying, be ready for a woman, to be honest with you. But my habit has me, you know, tapping in and out of speaking about the shit, meeting a woman, always. It's a habit. Trying to change the shit.
Well,
I will.
I think you need to switch that up a little bit, man.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, if I could just stop thinking about women for 3 months, that'd be good.
No, you can stop thinking about them at all.
Well, you mean that all? If I stop thinking about it all, I mean, so in your mind, stop thinking about them at all. For me, I mean,
what are you missing out of?
All right, hold on. So, because I thought you was going to imply, stop thinking about it at all, and then it'd come to me.
Right.
Now you're saying what you missing out of. So, what are you talking about? Long term, stop thinking about them, and they come to me concept, or just don't think about it at all? Fuck them.
No. If things shall come, they shall come. But if you look for them, you bringing nothing. You doing nothing but inviting the devil into your world.
Got you. So how do you not invite the devil into your world?
You go on, live life. and you do things that you need to do to live life. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Water, shelter, food, clothes, job. That's about it.
And what about the woman?
They'll come. You'll have them. You'll probably have them at work or do something.
Yeah, but when they come, are they gonna be in the devil form now or no? They're basically not gonna be, right?
No, you don't rush into nothing like that. You trying to marry someone off the first date.
No. I mean, not off the first date. I'm trying to marry someone without having sex first.
That's possible, depending on how the first date goes and what type of question and what type of conversation you all are having.
Yeah.
You know?
But I need her to be holiness, though. I need her to be set apart.
Well, she probably needs you to be set apart, too, and have a certain standards. So you got to be ready to deliver and ready to receive.
Right.
Too.
Right. Got you. Yep, I agree.
So she got to have an edge as well.
Yeah.
If both of y'all hopefully not stupid, but taking something that you later on regret. But I'm sure both parties don't want to be involved in that.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
Don't nobody want to be a part of nobody's mess.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good thing I ain't got no mess going on. I never really have a mess. I never had a mess. You know what I mean? That's one thing I thank the Lord for. I don't have no mess. I might not be financially structured or my own place structured, but as far as personality and circles that I have, no mess.
Yeah, well, focus on that and, let that shine. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can have a better shot because you know that. So you have a better way of acting upon that.
Yeah.
Don't try to act no other way, and because you're gonna mess it up. So just be how you are and stay present, and don't think about the past because it's gone. Don't think about the future because it ain't come yet. You gotta just stay present, like what God says. And you say you believe it, but God says stay present. This is where I am. I am in the present. He didn't say in the future. He didn't say in the past. He said the present. So you got to stay there. That's what God is operating at in the present.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But since you're here already, you might as well tune in.
That practices tahtib. You do have like donga stick, but that's actually quite different.
That's what they do. And that's just a little bit of fire to the fuel. We got some more now. Let me go to his channel. I've been watching Chief X for a while. I was actually on the other side of believing that Egypt was our ancestors and shit like that. I was falling for that shit as well. But then I started watching this guy, Chief X. And man, oh man, you talking about some information? You got to check this guy out, man. He is putting in some work on cracking the code on the culture. You know, he got a lot of stuff going on, man. Y'all check his channel out. I'm not gonna be long here today. I'm just going through a little bit of his work.
And I'm back. My second live today. I forgot to. Well, I guess I wanted to do this separate. This won't be nothing but a 10-minute video.
So,
Um,
so this is what
but I
he
just
did
wanted to
the other
show
day.
that they have this new research coming out that's vast and deep and very comprehensive. Okay, I've told people to get ahead of the curve, and I want to give a shout out to who. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
I don't want
That nigga Chief X was right about everything the whole time. Let me show you. So I've been telling people for the last 8 months this research is coming. I'm so it's been snippets of this guy on Twitter shot out some snippets of it. This some white guy on Twitter that was just showing everything, not in sub-Saharan Africans' favor, not even Nubians' favor. I'm telling you, watch. Let me share my screen. This is gonna be a 10-minute video. Bear with me, y'all.
yeah,
We
we ain't
got to
about to
do
get
it.
into
And they
it. And then
boots
he's been digging
when they
he's
know
been
this is coming.
digging
And when they see
deep on cracking the code to this shit. Like y'all don't even understand. Like
I don't need to share my
you
screen.
talking about culture vultures?
Okay.
Black people been some culture vultures,
Here
guys.
we go, people. Okay, let's go. Let me blow my screen up. It's about what I always talk about. You guys be on some color shit and dark skin, light skin. I keep telling you, oh, that shit varies. That's a stupid argument to talk about if they were dark skinned, if they were light skinned.
Yeah,
It's
and
about
that's what all these niggas say on this goddamn phone that I put up that post. We're all black. I said, what the fuck? What the black is a social construct. Motherfucker, what you mean they was black?
population genetics.
Y'all go by color.
Because intelligent people already know there's dark skinned people, there's light skinned people. There's people like Sarah Sudin said, there's people like me, middle. And there's people like Wesley Snarp, light. But we're all black. We all come from the same kind of geographical area. Color varies. Stop arguing that shit with people. Here we go. It's about population genetics. And guess what? I've always been saying this. And guess what this is called? Pop genetic ancient Egypt. See, you can't get away when it's specific like that. Let these people argue color all day long. Stop playing that color game because they want you when they say dark, they want to attribute that to themselves. They don't want to contribute dark to someone who just may be an Arab
Right.
or Berber, right? Yeah. So they play this dark color on you.
See, that's what it is, folks.
Stop arguing that. Okay, here we go.
The color game.
This is UREC Research, is the people, right? Who's doing the deep research. Institute and Centers. Institute for what? Mummy Studies Project. There's a project that is currently going on. I'm making my screen too big, but it's a mummy study project. Population genetics, ancient Egypt, right? Let me make my screen smaller. Okay? Population genetics, ancient Egypt. Life and death in ancient Egypt computed tomographic and paleogenetic examinations for the reconstruction of living conditions, diseases, and the ancestry of Egyptian mummies, right? So you have some Italiano, English, Dutch, German. So it's a group of Europeans and Africans all work on this project. What it's going to take, right here, it says what? Project duration.
So the shit is real. So all these niggas that's thinking how shit used to be, people are actually doing research on really how it was. Okay? There's a difference. If you ain't showing this shit, then you just talking about
21 through February 2025. Now, the Abasir project, it was a project that they worked on for a time, and then they tell you the results. Scientists do complete jobs, so they don't just come out with the info until the project is complete. There's been people putting out snippets. There's a guy on Twitter. I should have shared that with y'all earlier. I got the links, and it's like West Asia, like it's like crazy. You guys are gonna be mad. Anyway, project duration from June 2021 through February 2025. That's when the project will be complete. February 2025. They've been 2 years into it. Project status, ongoing. Funding they get, internal funding UREC project, right? In this project, we aim to investigate the population genetics, history of Egypt using ancient DNA analysis. For this, Egyptian mummies and skeletal remains housed in the collections of the Museo Egizio of Turin and the Egyptian Museum and Papyrus collection of the Stalice Museum, such and such in Berlin, will be analyzed, right? These specimens encompass a time span, this is important. These specimens encompass a time span of about 5,000 years, from 4,000 BC up into 800 AD.
Damn.
People, listen to me. Let me get my tablet on. I got to explain this to you guys. Because I told you, and you think, technology changes, information changes with time.
Information changes with time, guys. That's so fucking true. You can't stay back. All this technology is working to an extent for us to know deeper information. And y'all being stuck. You gotta move along, man. We gotta change. You gotta update your software.
You run into new things and you find new things. And I don't know how you guys thinking you guys gonna get away with claiming this forever. Eventually the shit gonna hit the fan on you. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I got it on my tablet. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay. So these specimens encompass a time span of about 5,000 years. So they got deep, comprehensive DNA analysis and information from pre-dynastic times. Oh, meaning we're going to tell you about the people before the Egyptian dynasties began, which was 3100 BC.
Hey.
They going back almost 1,000 years before first Egyptian dynasty. 1,000 years is a long time. So when they show you 1,000 years, who these people come from and where they come from and migrate from, shut your mouth and just bend the knee. It's coming. These Egyptians, from 4,000 BC up until now, right? And have been recovered from various archaeological sites in Egypt. Thus, the data obtained by this project will, for the first time, cover all periods of ancient Egyptian history, as well as a broad geographical context. So it's covering every time frame of Egyptian history, from pre-dynastic times up until 800 AD, and what? A broad geographical context, meaning a broad geographical area of Egypt, because over the several years they've been finding and being able to advance DNA science to be able to figure this shit out now.
You can't get past DNA. That's one thing that you cannot get past. You cannot get past DNA. All the talking stuff and niggas ain't no goddamn scientists and ain't in no lab with no machinery or nothing like that. Doing no type of deep research. Okay? We getting our research from the people who really doing it, the scientists. It's really doing it. So with that being said, I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I'm gonna put this video on the link in the description. Put the link in the description, man. Chief X is really bringing it to us, man. He's bringing this information. I really appreciate this guy because if I would have never knew about Egypt not being part of my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? He broke this down. Yeah, it was a tough pill to swallow, but if you're a guy with integrity, with a noble spirit, you're always in a learning mode, you know? So with that being said, thanks folks for tuning in with me a little bit. If you want to check out the rest of the video, go ahead and check it out. It's on Chief X channel. It's right here, Chief X. Just go to Chief X on YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. It was streamed about 6 days ago. So guys, check it out, man. And I really appreciate you guys coming through, kicking it with me for a while and checking out the information and something I wanted to share with you guys as well. Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You guys subscribe. If you're not, like the button, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Okay, I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. See you later on. Peace.